Hi everybody, my name is Xavier Plata and this is Dirt Road Chronicles. The whole point of this video is to introduce myself and the channel and give you my story on what got me into hunting and pretty much everything else that I do. It's all family related, family oriented. So my uncles were the first ones to take me hunting, and the first type of hunting I ever did was dove hunting. To this day, hunting birds, whether it be dove, duck, pheasant, whatever, anything bird related is probably my favorite style or type of hunting to do. And the main reason for that is because I never really had anybody to take me to do any other kind of hunting. So growing up, I was always walking around my grandparents' property, following tree lines with a BB gun, trying to shoot birds or pretty much anything. But the first time I ever went deer hunting, our first deer I ever shot, I was probably 15, I think I was, and it's just a whole lot of fun. And I don't know, I've always loved hunting and doing outdoor things, and I've always loved having cameras. I just never thought about putting the two together. So probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I really got the desire to start a YouTube channel. I just didn't have the equipment I needed, and I didn't have the money to buy everything that I needed just at the moment. So it's literally taken me about 4 or 5 years, like I said, and I finally got all the pieces put together. And so now I am trying to start my YouTube channel. Like I said, everything I do is family oriented. I'm a husband, a daddy. I've got 4 kids. So if the videos at first are few and far between, you are going to have to just forgive me and stick with me, because I work a lot of hours trying to provide for my family, and this is something I really want to do, but it's right now until unless it just takes off crazy. This is just fun for me. So kind of the whole other purpose of this channel would be to spread the gospel. I don't know if it'll be on my bio yet, but at some point there will be on the background. There will be one of my favorite verses, and it's Psalms 84:10, and the verse says, "For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in the tents of wickedness." I want to do everything I do with the mindset that I would rather do what I do for God's glory than to have the riches and gain this world. I don't know. I'm not doing this video, any video I do, it won't be just for shining light on me. It'll be for the glory of God. And I don't know, I guess that's kind of always what I've wanted to do. I feel like God's called me to be in the ministry of some kind, and if this is what He uses, then I hope and I pray that everything goes according to His plan. Got to definitely edit this It's called Dirt Road Chronicles because whenever I first wanted to start my YouTube channel, I was scratching my head and thinking and trying to figure out what to call it. And at first, like I said, this whole channel is going to be very God oriented. So at first, I think I came up with a name like God's Outdoor Country or something, God's Country Outdoors or something like that. I think it was God's Country Outdoors. And then it was a really cool name, and I really liked it. I got talking to my mom about it one day, and I do so much more than just outdoor, like hunting and stuff like that. So she said I should probably, or suggested I try to find a name that wasn't specifically just outdoor things. So we came up with Dirt Road Chronicles because I do so many other things. You know, I like riding 4-wheelers, and I'm a welder by trade, so I'm always welding something. You might see me make a video, maybe tips and tricks on some things that I know how to do, or the majority of it will be outdoor stuff like hunting and fishing, but it's not only going to be hunting and fishing. There's always going to be something else. So that is the purpose of the name, Dirt Road Chronicles. I guess long story short is I really, really am excited about starting my YouTube channel. I made a handful of videos already, but I wanted to do this video first before I release any other ones, because I want y'all to know me and my heart. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for God. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it weren't for God. I wouldn't have my wife and my babies if it wasn't for God. And there's nothing that I have that I deserve, but He has blessed me time and time again, and I will give Him the praise for that every day. And so I want to be able to share the fun that I have and the experiences that I have with y'all, but also be able to tell y'all that Christ is King, and without Him, there's not a whole lot of joy in life, because everything that you do for yourself, by yourself, to try to give yourself joy is going to turn to dust one day. But anything that you do anything you do and give Him the glory and try to live your life for Him, it's so much. Until you've done that, you really won't know what true joy is. And I am not 100%. I am not saying that I do that every day, but I try, and I'm slowly learning and figuring out that is very true. There's going to be I'm hoping that there will be a segment like at the end of every video where I have a guest, or if I have to call them over the phone, kind of do like a phone interview, to where we will have a verse picked out that we talk about at the end of every video. Kind of give our thoughts and what we feel like that verse means to us, or what we feel like God is trying to say through that verse. So this is the first video of hopefully many, many, many more to come, and I hope y'all stick with me for the whole ride, and I think it's going to be fun. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to catch y'all on the next one.